Hello students, your instructor here, John Mandiola with another screencast. This one using Adobe Flash, and we are going to make a button. So we're going to start, as you can see here, I already have a background layer, it's just empty, and then a buttons layer, which is also empty. And I can just lock the background, so I'm now working on that by accident. Be on the buttons layer, and what I'm going to do is just go to Insert, a new symbol. And I'll call this something like red box button, something like that, and I will make sure that it is a button for the type, and I'll click OK. Now the timeline changes because you can see I'm not on scene 1, I'm not in the main area, I'm actually in the button. So you see over here in the library it appears there because I've created it even though it's empty, and now I'm in here and now I'm editing the 4 states of the button: the up state, the over state, the down state, and the hit state, which is really more of an area. So the up, I'm just going to draw something, and this little crosshairs here lets me know that's the middle of the button. So I'm just going to draw a shape like this, let's say, and I want it to be red, so I will make it red. There we go. And I can do, of course, anything I want. I can give an outline, I can give any kind of graphic that I so desire. So in this case, maybe I'll just leave it like that, red box. And that's the up state. So the over state, maybe I think to myself, I don't want it to be the same, I want it to highlight a little bit or change color when I mouse over it. That's what the over state is for. So I'm going to go here, because it's different than what the up state is, I need a keyframe, just like working the normal timeline. So I'm going to insert a keyframe. And I'm going to simply color it. Maybe this one I want to be like a pinkish color. See there, the overstate will be this, upstate will be this. When I mouse over it, it'll turn pink. Now, the downstate often is darker, so I'm going to right-click and insert a keyframe. It's going to be different. And I want it to be kind of a dark, deep color. Something like this one is good. So again, up, over, down. Down is what happens if once you click the mouse button down, it turns that dark color. It's often just a blip. If you hold it down, if you're not sure that you want to let go of the button to activate whatever it's going to do, then you'll see this state for longer. But usually it's just a quick blip. And the hit state is really more of a hit area. In this case, it's going to be the exact same size and shape as this box. So I can just insert a regular frame because that's going to stay put. If the hit state, or hit area I should say, was going to be different, then I could manipulate that with a key. I would set a keyframe there and then draw whatever shape and size I want for it. But I'll leave that alone. So again, up is the normal state of the button, the over state when I mouse over it, the down state when I click and hold down on it, and the hit state is really just the hit area. So no one's actually going to see this. And you can change the color of this if you want, because no one's going to see it. So now we have that set up. We go back to scene 1, and we have no buttons on the stage because we need to add it. So I just take this and drag it onto the stage. I can, of course, resize this if I want to, any kind of way that I want. Of course, if you had a graphic or Word, you won't want to get all crazy like that. But for something that's like this, you could resize as much as you want. It's not a big deal. Now in here, I won't be able to see it interact. What I can do, though, is go to Control and Enable Simple Buttons. So what this does now is anytime I interact with it, you see this is the over state, this is the down state. I'm holding down with the mouse right now on the button, and let go. So that allows me to see what it will look like, how it will interact with the mouse. Now, it may be annoying if I want to go back and edit. I can't just double click to edit this. So that way I'll have to go to Control, Enable Simple Buttons. And now I could double click on this to go back to edit the states. Perhaps on over, what I want it to do is enlarge a little bit. So I can just bring it out like that. So up, over, down, hit. And go back to scene 1. And instead of going to Control, Enable Simple Buttons, what I could do is just go to Command or Control Enter. I can see what the Swift would look like, and it's like that. So that is creating a very simple button for use in Adobe Flash. We use squares, but you can use any kind of graphics or words that you want. Stay tuned for more.